Alright, back at it again. We are gonna try with our mono white deck again and see what happens. Let's see. That seems like a good hand. If we draw land, then we can curve very well into Shieldmate and Maul, most likely. And also with the planes. Okay, a party deck. Do we attack? I'm not sure about that. Probably they don't want to offer their party creature. But I am gonna offer the trade. Alright. And I probably just will activate here. Yep. That's fine with me. Keeping the party deck off of their creatures is pretty good, actually. So now we will go a little bit wider. Extend. Right, no attacks. Alright. We can look at two cards here, which are probably both the removal spells. They probably will pick the Apparition. Yeah. Well, they left us with the cheaper removal spell. Yep, let's put it on the Usher and just try to fly over. Actually, let's attack with the Shieldmate as well. If they want to offer their party creatures, you know, we are happy about that. And we're still getting, like, it's basically for both sides kind of a 2-for-1, you know? They took our card from the hand, we traded for a token, so that's okay with me. Yep, you can have it. I will take that. And we will swing in again. We will make tokens again. And if we find a Bastry Solidarity, we are in a pretty good shape because all our tokens will be 2/2 attackers too. So they can swing in as well. Yeah, sure, I will definitely take that trade. That's out of the question. Okay, perfect. They're looking good for us. As long as they can't remove... Well, basically they need to remove the Maul even. Because we can equip any of our creatures, right? And Usher is showing its power here because he pumps out tokens all the time. Okay, so opponent on a pretty big party deck, but they don't have the full party yet. Yeah, we will for sure trade. Wait, are they dead? Yes, they are dead. Are we dead? No, so we are not blocking at all. They're just dead. They should have thought about that one a little bit harder. Okay. That's the first win of the day. Right. Usher showed his strength here. Because we didn't have anything to do with our hand, you know, our hand was empty. And Usher just pumped out tokens all the time. That was a good game. That seems almost like the perfect hand we are wanting to get. So we'll definitely keep that, and we're on the play. Asha into Luminac Aspirant is like basically the dream start of this deck for pumping out damage. And opponent with a tapped land, which is great for us. Definitely pumping the Asha here to get this extra point. Maybe the opponent is black and we could have pumped our Luminac Aspirant to dodge a Heartless Act. But I guess it's fine like that. Opponent has a snow-covered forest, okay. So snow deck that runs multiple colors, I guess, because of Fabled Passage, or just wants to use landfall triggers. Okay, so green black. That's intriguing. Okay. Pump our Aspirant to dodge a. Yep, let's just go wide and. Yep. So now we dodged the Heartless Act basically for our Luminac Aspirant, but they didn't seem to have anything. So. Yep, but that's like how our deck can overwhelm the opponent. Alright. That's a good showing here. Nice one. Okay, and we got the dual color black red deck. Roxa, what's the other ones? I can't quite make them out. But I'll take a look later on. See what we could use from those dual color decks or future constructed decks that we can build. I guess they are already like playable decks, but not at all like relevant in a meta kind of way. But if you play like top constructed decks, you will have like a very low win percentage. It's a very slow hand, but I think it's fine. We'll keep it. Opponent mulliganned, so that could be a good sign too. It's a very slow start for us. That's okay. We'll try. White deck that utilizes Maze Mind Tome. Well, that's very interesting, to be honest. Yeah, let's go with the Luminac Aspirant and try to go from there. The opponent already is trying to the bottom. Probably just looking for some answers. Drawing card, okay. Stone doesn't have any land, which means we can go aggressive here. We are gonna go with dual spelling here. And probably just buffing the Aspirant even more. To pump out a little bit more damage. And I need to be careful with board wipes here. Does the opponent find the land? Yes, they found it. So we will not overextend here. We probably already did, to be fair. We are just gonna put this one on the Guide Mother. Buff up our Spirit and swing for 1.5 million. Okay. Opponent most likely has a board wipe here, to be honest. It's cry for their 4th land, probably have Shadow. I should have buffed 1 to 4 power in hindsight. Because then we would have drawn a card from Shadow the Sky if they have it. And they most likely do, because yeah, that's probably what they are hoping for. By not conceding already. Okay, tap land. Unfortunate for them, I guess. Good for us. Okay, Stagleaf Apparition. Taking the Guide Mother. Oh, that's not a good pick, I feel like. Not a good pick at all. Wait, what happens here? My internet gone? No. Opponent. What's the opponent doing? Well. We can just equip here, I guess. We don't need to overextend. You know what? Let's just keep the spirit back and don't let them trade even. Because I think that's the best play, not to let them trade. If they have a board wipe here, we still win. Let's watch. Extinction event, okay. That's the best board wipe they could have, actually, because it lets their Skyglaive Apparition live, which I didn't consider. Factor's Shriek. That's an interesting one. Yeah, they take the Alseed, which can protect, and is even, odd, which probably they do have another extinction event. Thief, Skilled Enforcer. Opponent's deck seems like pretty random, I guess. Okay. Let's see. They should have another extinction event here. Otherwise, yeah. That's what I read from them, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play the Sentinel's Eyes. I don't need to play it yet. Just gonna keep it. Do they have another extinction event? If they do, props to them, I guess. And we need to find another creature. Yeah, no blocks. You're not gonna give me the illusion and bot wipe it all. You're gonna bot wipe it now? Okay, then you're dead. Good games. Do they have something for 1 mana here? I guess we're just buffing it again. Thief, Skilled Enforcer, okay. So they are still dead, okay. That's good. That one is going pretty well. This event. I was afraid of like some -2/-2 grasp or something. I'm not sure if there is like a black card that gives -2/-2, which we can avoid by just playing the Sentinel's Eyes and having at least 5 damage to win here. I'm not sure if that's even in standard anymore, but it was definitely. I go first, okay. Let's keep that one. We do have the Hollow Blade. Maybe if it depends on what we draw, maybe we will want to play the Grange on turn 2 to guarantee like, well, no, not really, because we want to get our Hollow Blade out first, like as soon as possible, I guess. So never mind. has their doggo of their own, okay. We are gonna attack here. Alright, opponent takes it. We're gonna go with our Hellblade. Okay. Opponent doesn't have anything. Hopefully we can... Okay. That's a decent card, okay. Opponent is willing to trade now. That's fine with me. They are Clarion Spirit here. And pass the turn. Next turn we can go for the Maul. Which is pretty strong. Okay. Apparition. Not at all like we expected that, I guess. What you could call it. Go for the hammer. And let's swing. Maybe they have a giant killer. Which can kill a Clarion Spirit here. Or another apparition maybe? Oh, them a Maul of their own, okay. They want to block, I guess, but that's not gonna happen. We are gonna play our Raptor. And we're gonna pacify the apparition. And now we are basically a flying red deck. They can re-equip them all, but they still need to play at least a 2-powered creature to be able to block the Clarion Spirit here. Okay, that's a Hellblade. Maybe they have another Maul? Yeah, they do. Alright. That's kind of bad for us. But we can still just suit up our apparition even further. Sorry, our Clarion Spirit. That was about. Yep. And we can get rid of their last card here. They are blocking. Alright, they had a Sentinel's Eyes, which is really bad for us. Because that means that they can just... Do they have 2 cards? No, they don't. Okay, so they can't use it just yet, which is really good. Okay, they can re-equip their Maul, however. That's true. They could also sack their Savior to equip Sentinel's Eyes, which is kind of an interesting idea here. I think that might even be just like winning them the game, to be honest. Alright, here I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn here. Because we are just drawing lands right now, which is really bad for us. Let's see. Yep, equipping their Hellblade. Now they can attack. And they will. Is it a consideration to block it here? They probably will just protect with their Savior though. That's too bad. I can't do anything here. 3 planes in a row. That's sad. Yep, and that's game. That's a freaking shame. Opponent is doing the same thing that we want to do, but yeah. Drew a lot better. He drew 7 lands, they drew 5. And we all know screw beats flood, right? Let's see. Next opponent, Aragoth. Our opening hands always look pretty decent, I guess. Oftentimes, at least. Cassandra Valley. Probably some kind of Gruul or even mono green deck. Innkeeper, okay. Okay. So we have Naya. This could be like the Naya Toski deck. Get out the Aspirant and swing in with our Asha. I think the opponent should never block here. Like, double blocking this is definitely not worth it. Okay, so they play the Love-Struck Beast. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade my Lumina Aspirant. Probably still a good attack. Yeah, no blocks. You got it. Damage for you. And I think we are gonna... Are we going for the damage? I guess so. I guess so. Opponent shouldn't even think about blocking here. Just throws away the giant killer. That can't be worth it, dude. What's the opponent gonna do? They didn't seem to have a Bone Crusher Giant, so that's actually true, then we are in a pretty good spot. Probably we'll go for equipping the Usher next turn and swing in for 6 damage, and then we have a threat of lethal on the next turn basically. They don't deal with our Lumina Aspirant. Punching them for 6. Let's see what they are coming up with. If they have Giant Killer, good on them. They could just tap down the Usher, basically, on the next turn. If they keep up 2 mana, though. So that's a hefty tax that they'll need to pay if they want to tap it down. Evolving Wilds. I guess that's for the Cassandra Valley. And they probably will just tap it down. Okay. Then let's buff the Aspirant. Oh, they even let me attack? It has to be a mistake, right? Okay, they do have it. But then again, they just gave me a free token that I wouldn't have if they didn't let me attack. Buff the token. They had a giant killer. Oh, that one was the one in, like, exile, sorry. I messed that up, okay. So they want to keep up the giant killer to tap down our creature. That's okay. That's an interesting one, because right now we could just pacify the Lovestruck Beast and go for the Solidarity, which I think is the play here. Now they need to worry about everything, basically. And we will buff the Apparition even more. What are you gonna tap down? Alright. That's fine. If they want to block that, they need to jump the other two. If I don't attack with that... Yeah, that's fine, we swing out. Let's see how they block. Alright. Need to jump here though. Yep, that's fine with me. We also have another dog in our bag here. The opponent is really restricted on mana here, because they want to keep up both giant killers, I guess, for tapping down. So effectively they have 2 mana left. Or they play enough blockers basically to jump. They could play a giant killer here, again. That's probably a giant killer, to be fair. And they kill the aspirant, okay. That's okay. They can't play anything else, right? Other than the land? Now they are dead, right? If they don't have a land, an untapped land. They have it, okay. So, yeah. Oh, wait. That costs a white, though. So the opponent screwed up, I guess. Or do they have something here? For 2 red? Good game. Alright. Opponent screwed up, they didn't keep up the white mana that they needed. I wouldn't have won there. They could have jump blocked one and tapped down the one with the maul. So well, sometimes you get lucky, I guess. Okay. That was definitely a misplay. They could have definitely survived here, but if they would have won, that's another question. Like, no one knows. Yep, that's a keep in my book. You can go Usher into Clarion Spirit into 2 1-drops, which is amazing, basically. We're going so wide. Hopefully... Oh yeah, there's even the Solidarity. Okay, we're gonna go for attacking with Usher. Playing our Clarion Spirit. Hopefully the opponent doesn't have any quick answers for our plays here. Probably just a Bone Crusher Giant here. Yeah, that's too bad actually, because that spirit was like one of our main game plans. So we are gonna go for the Savior first and use Asher's... Oh wait, I can't equip the Solidarity then. But yeah, I guess we will still use Asher as long as we can get value from it. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the Nightmare. Yep, not gonna happen. And then we will just play our non-creature spells right now, because otherwise basically they just get one of those for free. Alright. No non-creatures left here. Alseed can help us push through the last points of damage, because we can give protection and then the opponent can't block. But they have answers for everything basically we do, so good on them. We can replay this Sentinel's Eyes though. Yeah, too much interaction from our opponent here. Yeah, let's buff up the Alseed. We need to play the Sentinel's Eyes right now, because next turn it's gonna get exiled. Yeah, that's too bad. The opponent... Why do opponents always have all the answers, dude? Double Bone Crushers? That sucks. The first one hurt even more, because he killed our... basically our game plan from the start, like the Clarion Spirit. That really hurt. Do they even have another one? Can't be, right? But why would they? Why wouldn't they just play... Yeah, we'll definitely save it. You really need to exile this dog? Doesn't really make any sense, right? I guess you might as well, but... So they don't have any blockers here? Can't be. Yeah, okay. Already wondering why, like, that would have been a weird play. They didn't have any blockers here. Let's equip again. The Bone Crusher Giant doesn't kill it again. And we save ourselves from, like, discarding to a Crocs or something. Which could very well happen in a black red deck. Rakdos deck. Opponent's gonna swing in, I'll gladly pass. Yeah. A Maul would be very nice here. Pacifism is also not too bad. Basically... just make this giant not be able to block. Here we will definitely just sacrifice our Alseed. Do not give it to them. So if we play this, we need to sacrifice it next turn anyways, basically, so yeah, I'm gonna pass. Opponent is just outvaluing us here. Bonecrusher Giants are always basically 2 for 1 against our deck if we don't have any, like, Owl Blade protection basically, or something, like to be able to make our creature indestructible. And yeah, that's too bad. Loot it up. I'm not sure if that's actually worth it, but I guess not yet. What does the opponent have here? Some removal again, I guess? Yep. We can't pacify both of our opponent's creatures, which we should do, because like Elspeth's Nightmare is gonna take away our pacifisms here. Through all our pacifisms, none of our Skyclave apparitions which would have been much better in this position here. Not if the opponent has removal, of course, but yeah, and they would have had it. 3 Bone Crushers, top 20 cards. That's like, yeah, unlucky for us. Not even top 20, top 19 even. And we are just dead. Right. I guess we are 4 and 2 right now. I think. Yes, 4 and 2. Alright, let's get this next win so we can earn a rare. That would be great. Alright. That doesn't seem like a good hand to keep. That does, definitely. What are we against? A Yorion. Okay, so we probably don't need the pacifism that early. If even. Okay, that's a good draw, I guess. Yep, we will play the Usher first. Afterwards, we're probably gonna go for a Raptor into range. If we don't draw the land. If we draw the land, obviously we won't do that. We could go into 2 1-drops here. This is a consideration, but then we can't go for the Maul next turn. So I think I'm happy going for the Raptor second. And guarantee our Maul on turn 3. Which can put a lot of pressure basically. That's that, because if I would have known I'd drop lanes, then I would have not played like that. Alright, seems like the opponent has something here. Guess we're still equipping the Usher. Probably opponent has just has a Heartless Act, a Soul Shadow, okay. I'm gonna sack the bird here. Soul Shadow is a weird removal spell, I guess. What's the opponent gonna take? Oh, he's gonna attack the Usher, actually. Okay. That's, I guess, good for us, to be fair. On killing everything on site, I'm gonna go for the Leonin War Leader. Maybe they don't have any removal left, and we can just swing in for like the 2 bonus tokens. Maybe they do still. Yep, they still do. Okay. It's a shame. Alright, let's go for the 2 1-drops. Let's see what the opponent's gonna do. Death Touch doesn't matter. So they can't Yorion back this binding. Okay, buys Yorion. That's fine. That's bad for us. Yep, go ahead. Take our apparition. Next turn I will definitely swing in with both. I will, however, equip first instead of playing the shield mate here. Yep. See what the opponent's doing. Attacking in, okay. That's fine. What do they have? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I can't just bounce it, right? Because they just pick it up again on the next end step. Yep. Still is the Skyglyph apparition. That's the wrong choice for sure. That's a good draw here. Gonna go for the second maul and push some damage here. Let's see. Opponent is afraid? And blocking? Doesn't seem like the right play to me. Well, maybe they have an extinction event, then that makes sense. And then the pick would make sense too. To pick the shield mate. But seems like, well, maybe they have after attacks. If they have an extinction event, I should block, right? But I shouldn't just waste the savior. Or if they don't. They probably do have it though. If they attacked like that and played the shield mate, like picked the shield mate out from my hand. Probably because they aim to name odd with the extinction event. If not, it would make me wonder, to be fair. Okay, they don't have it. That's odd. Okay. Pun not intended, by the way. What do they have here? Alright, let's pass to their turn. Sure. That only makes it so they get a token when it dies, but not even leaving the battlefield, so if I just apparition it, it won't work. But they are on ultimatum mana now. Probably, at least. I think they need... What do they need? Do they need triple blue? Because then... Oh, triple black? Yep, no, triple green is... Okay, it is, okay. Sure. Go ahead. That's pretty bad, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Probably Auron's Epiphany, Dora Best to See God, and some Valky action or something? Almost. Difficult decision. Probably I shouldn't give them... Oh, wow. I thought I'd pick the ones that I want to give them. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us now. I can concede that, I guess. Well, the other two would have killed me also, so that doesn't really matter, I guess. That's game. Alright. So we went 4 and 3. Give me 1 sec. Alright. So what did we get? Oh, we got 1 rare. By luck, I guess, by chance. That's nice. Alright, 2 uncommons. And Paragoth. That's like a new Kaltheim rare. Basically a tutor effect, which means you can fetch something from a library. That's kind of cool, but not sure if it's very constructed viable. But yeah, that was the standard event for today, I guess. And let's check out the deck that we got like before. This is the deck, okay. Some sacrifice theme. On Croxa, which is nice. Blood Priest, okay. 1 Woe Strider, that's also very good. Very good playable card here. Tectonic Giant is interesting, yeah. I feel like there is some kind of deck sleeping for some giant deck that might even feature like this card here. Gormand on the top end. That's interesting, yeah. 1 tempo. That's nice, okay. Wait. Where is this? Is this on pirate? Oh, it's this one. Direfleet Warmonger. Beginning of your turn, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, gets +2/+2 on trample. That's also kinda cool. They do build cool dual colored beginner decks, I feel like. This one is like they all have like this synergy. That's pretty nice. All right. So far for the video here. See you soon.